What is going on, everyone? Before we get into today's video, I want to give a big shout out to A1 Comics for A1 Wednesday. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram. Their link is in the description below. They have live sales every Wednesday and Friday on the IG. Don't forget to check them out on Twitch every Thursday as well. And of course, they are on the Whatnot app. People may be burnt out by the constant salesmanship. There's the IG live sales, the Facebook live sales. It's a lot. It's everywhere you go. I get it. And then there's the online forums. So many posts. It's not even about, hey, did you read that new Black Panther story? Yo, guys, did you read that new story about Vibranium Man, how this alternative reality T'Challa comes and man, and then how it ended, I thought it was great. No, it was like, oh my God, a new Black Panther T'Challa variant. I better FOMO out on that because they might put him in a movie. Who knows? Oh my God, FOMO! Not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm empathizing. You go into these forums and it's like, guys, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. There's this new character from 2099. You think there's spec? You think there's spec there? Should I buy it? Should I invest in it? Should I spec on it? And there's so much of that. And again, while I'm not saying this is bad or wrong, because who am I, guys? Who have I been? I've been the person that shun, I don't want to say shuns, but I try to humble people that try to point fingers at others. Speculators aren't even real collectors. Stop. Don't put somebody in a box. Flippers are evil scum. Just stop. People could flip, make money off of comics. It's fine. But it's everywhere we turn, and it's so heightened, right? And it's so much of that. You got collectors that simply want to read comics or collect comics for the art or the nostalgia. And you join these groups and forums, and 95% of the time is this speculation? Should I flip this? Or guys, look at what I picked up today. I picked up, okay, so maybe I bought this book because I'm a big T'Challa fan, and I just wanted to show it off. And I'm like, guys, man, I got this comic today. Really cool story about a variant T'Challa, Vibranium Man. Oh. Flip that, time to flip. I'm like that? You want me to flip it? Huh? No, I don't flip. I want to collect my comics. I want to read them. I want to collect them. I want to give them to my kids. Why do I need to flip it? You see what I'm saying? So it's not everybody has that same mentality. So people might get burdened or burnt out by this. And I get it. Top 10 lists. Oh, God, top 10. It's the same. I get it. It's monotonous. It's heavy. In the words of the great Marty McFly, it's heavy. I get it. But are these things really getting in the way of what we want to enjoy? And guys, even though I spent the last 30 minutes empathizing, I'm still going to come to the same conclusion. This hobby has so much rich history and depth to it. It has so much different fundamental aspects, from art to storytelling to collecting and the collectability to the investment side to the making money side. All of these things, they all matter. And some matter differently to others. And look, I get it. But if you're not those things that are kind of really taking over the market right now, you got to do your best to just not pay attention. Papa Ken, what's going on? You got to, or it's going to eat you up, and it shouldn't. So here's my suggestion. here's my suggestion. I'm saying this to myself too. If you want to enjoy comics a certain way, maybe unplug from the Facebook groups. Like I'm in the CBSI Facebook group and I see people like, dude, like, do people even read comics anymore? My guy, you're in a comic book investment Facebook group. Like it literally says comic book investment and speculation in the title. Leave the group. Go find a group or maybe even create a group that fits your way of enjoying the hobby. Because I guarantee you, you're going to find like-minded people. You're going to find like-minded people. If all you care about is variance, join a variant group. If all you care about speculation, go join the CBSI group. And if you're a little of both or a little bit of all, but sometimes you need more balance this way or that way, unplug from one or the other for certain periods of time. Say, okay, you know, this month I want to really dive into getting on top of some spec stuff or some investment stuff. Maybe the next month, all I want to do is get caught up on my reading. I don't want to deal with speculation. I don't want to deal with top 10 lists. I just want to deal with reading. And so then, you know, you only focus on those groups and maybe you turn off, you know, like, I mean, obviously Comic Tom has the biggest top 10s, but, you know, you turn off my top 10s. You turn off, what are some of the other Tales from the Flip Side? You turn off their top 10. Maybe you just turn off the top 10s for a minute and then you watch Robbie with Pop Culture Philosophers. Maybe you watch AR Comics for a month and you hear about all these good stories that are coming out. And man, you just got done watching Robbie's latest video and it's Wednesday. And now you're happy about going to the LCS because you're not worried about what happened on Comic Tom or Journos or Tales from the Flip Side's top 10 list last week. You don't care because all you care about is that new Boom Studios book or that new DC Black Label book that you heard Robbie talking about. And then you go and you get those books and you read them and you're happy enjoying the hobby. But then guess what? Next month, you're sitting like thinking, man, I know the MCU has some awesome movies come out. I'm going to get ahead of the curve. And then you know what you do? You turn on Journo's top MCU spec books to invest in before 2023. You know, you turn on Key Collectors like Future Spec List or something like that. You know, you look at Bry's comics like, you know, top, whatever he's doing, right? So Como Comics, you know, whatever. And then maybe that helps you figure out, oh, this month I want to just buy some back issues that can help me out on maybe some future investments. And you balance it out.